Schools. We trust them. We feel safe in them. But what if I told you? Some schools in the United States aren't just filled with students, but with something else? Something that doesn't leave, even after the final bell rings. Tonight, I'll share 3 disturbing school incidents that still don't have an explanation. This incident happened in a high school in Illinois. A night security guard named Daniel had been working there for over 5 years. He knew every hallway, every classroom, every corner of the building. Nothing ever surprised him. Until one night. It was around 2:30 a.m. Daniel was sitting in the security room, watching the camera feeds. Everything looked normal. Empty hallways, dark classrooms, silent building. Then suddenly, one of the cameras flickered. Camera 16, second floor hallway. Daniel leaned closer to the screen. At first, nothing. But then, he saw it. A student, standing in the hallway, perfectly still. Daniel frowned. That was impossible. The school had been locked for hours. He grabbed his flashlight and radio and went to check. As he walked down the hallway, his footsteps echoed loudly, but something felt wrong. The air felt heavier. He reached the exact spot where he saw the student on camera, but no one was there. Empty, completely empty. Daniel spoke into his radio, slightly nervous now. Control room. I don't see anyone here. No response. Just static. He turned around, and that's when he heard it. Footsteps. Behind him. Slow. Dragging. Daniel spun around. But again, nothing. Then suddenly, his radio came to life. But it wasn't his partner. It was a voice. Distorted. Whispering. Why did you come? Daniel ran back to the security room, shaking, breathing heavily. He checked the footage again, and what he saw made his blood freeze. The camera showed him, standing in the hallway, but behind him was the student. Tall, unnaturally still, and slowly, its head tilted, directly toward the camera. Daniel quit his job the next day. The school never released that footage. This happened in an old school in Pennsylvania. There was a rumor among students about a girl named Emily. They said she used to study there years ago, but one day, she disappeared. No one ever found her. Most people thought it was just a story, until a freshman named Laura experienced something she could never explain. It started when she stayed late for drama practice. By the time she finished, it was already dark. The school was almost empty. As she walked through the hallway, she heard soft humming, a girl's voice, coming from one of the classrooms. Laura stopped. The door was slightly open. She peeked inside. A girl was sitting at a desk, facing away from her, long hair covering her face. Laura assumed she was another student. "Hey, practice is over," she said. No response. Just humming. Slow, sad, repetitive. Laura stepped closer. "Hello." The humming stopped. The girl slowly stood up, but she didn't turn around. Instead, she walked toward the back wall, and then she walked straight through it. Laura froze. Her mind refused to process what she just saw. She ran out of the school. The next day, she told a teacher. The teacher went silent, then quietly said, "That classroom was sealed years ago." Laura checked, and it was true. There was no door anymore, just a solid wall. But sometimes, students still report hearing humming, coming from inside. This final incident took place in a school in Michigan. The gymnasium was always locked after school hours. Strict rule, no exceptions. But one night, a group of basketball players came back late to grab something they forgot. The door was unlocked, which was strange. They went inside. The gym was dark, only a faint light coming from above. At first, everything seemed normal, until they heard a ball bounce. Once, echoing loudly. They all looked at each other. No one had touched a ball. Then again, bounce. This time closer. One of them whispered, "Did you guys hear that?" Then suddenly, a basketball rolled across the floor, by itself, stopping right in front of them. Silence. Then, dribble, 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 like someone invisible was playing. The players slowly backed away. But then, the scoreboard turned on, by itself, and displayed a score. HUME 0. Guest 1. Then, another bounce. Louder. Aggressive. Like it was getting angry. One of the players screamed, "Run!" They rushed out of the gym. The door slammed shut behind them. The next morning, the gym was locked, as always. But the coach checked the scoreboard, and it was broken. It hadn't worked. For years, some places remember things, even when people try to forget. Schools, hallways, empty classrooms. They hold memories. And sometimes, those memories start moving. If you enjoyed these stories, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because I bring you disturbing, real-feeling horror stories every single week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.